Learning about this fourth macronutrient changed the bodybuilding game for me. Guess what's the fourth secret macronutrient? No one really talks about it because it's not as exciting as the other ones. It's water. It's the basic unit of life. Like fucking every single living organism needs it. Water. It's 0 calories, and if you don't get enough of it, I think you'll die. And most of your muscles, I've heard, is like 72% water, and most of your body is like 60% water. So if you don't get your water in, your performance is gonna suck. There's a paradox that I just came across. So the more water you drink, the less your body will retain, and the less water you drink, the more your body will retain, and the more your body retains water, the more puffier you are up here. Okay, I appear a bit more puffier because I've been a bit dehydrated, and I'm in India, and it's really fucking hot here, and I sweat a lot. So when I do sweat a lot and not replenish my fluids, I'm gonna appear puffier because my body is losing water and I'm not rehydrating as much, and causing me to retain more water and causing me to be appear more puffy. You need to like rehydrate with like really just pure water, not some juice, not some coffee, not some fucking electrolyte powder in water, just pure water. That's how you need to rehydrate. And like couple of days ago, I just did my leg session. It was a really grueling leg session. I just almost came to tears during the fucking workout because my trainer just dragged my ass through the workout. And that night when I'm trying to sleep, I'm I'm a bit dehydrated and I'm experiencing fucking cramps in my quads. Since I would try to stretch out my quad, right? Like this is my knee, this is my rest of the leg, and try to stretch out my quads. My leg would cramp up so bad that I'm like almost screeching for help. And you basically need water to like help release the cramps. So I can't even fucking walk. I'll have to like crawl to the fucking bottle and to drink the water from it because I can't walk. Basically, it will cause you to have fucked up recovery because if you don't take enough water, your legs get cramped up or your muscles get cramped up in sleep and you fucking yell out in pain, ruining your sleep. And when you're ruining your sleep, you're ruining your recovery. When you're ruining your recovery, your testosterone is gonna plummet, and plus you're not gonna grow as much. So water is pretty important. Try to drink try to drink have some drink of water just before you go to sleep, not as much that you'll go up and piss and ruin your sleep furthermore, but just drink as much to like avoid the fucking cramps before sleep. And if you're doing some extracurricular activity before bed, try to get as much water in as possible, because when I did my extracurricular activity like the cardio extracurricular, my legs would cramp up a lot, like the whole front of my body would cramp up a lot because you're pushing and thrusting. The whole front of my body would cramp up a lot, so I would also suggest having a water bottle next to you. And glycogen, the most important thing with water is that glycogen is basically a polymer, and polymer has like small, let's see, basically glycogen is a chain of polymer, and within each polymer there's a singular unit called a monomer, and the monomer for glycogen is glucose, which is a sugar. So basically glycogen binds to water and glycogen binds to muscle. That's why bodybuilders like carb up before shows, because the glycogen they eat binds to water, and that binds to the muscle, making the muscle appear fuller. This completely defeats the point of like keto and carnivore that I used to be on. Like I would appear lean and shredded somewhat, but my muscles were not like full. I didn't have the nice ass pump in the gym, and yeah, I would just appear like flat and like just deflated. Why? Because I wasn't taking enough glycogen, which comes from carbs like potatoes and rice. Now I'm starting to take those, and yeah, my body does appear fuller. I get pumps, and I just look better overall. Yeah, I also realized during the process that the point was not to be the healthiest to get the most amount of muscle. The point was to build as much muscle as possible, no matter the consequences. Like, and appear as aesthetic as possible. Now, how far I take this is up to me. Should I go up to taking steroids or taking TRT to boost my testosterone and make more muscle? That is up to me. that is up to me of how far I want to push into this fitness journey. But for a few years from now, I'll try to keep it natural. Like, and in the future, I do want to try some like testosterone replacement therapy to see how far I can take the energy from testosterone that I have. But for now, I'll just try to keep it natural and try to just post the journey that I am on, and so you can learn from it. Plus, if you want to reduce the water retention in your body, try to fucking quit the bullshit junk food that you eat, like Macca's or KFC, because they have high amounts of sodium, and with high amounts of sodium comes high amount of water retention, making you fucking obese in the process. And I've also learned that if you go through dehydration, your kidneys can't really process the blood that comes in, because I don't know, it messes up the kidney function, and since the kidney function is messed up, the liver also gets messed up, and the liver can't really break down body fat as much because it's too busy just contaminating the blood sent from the kidney. And since it's not busy breaking down body fat, it's you are basically building up body fat in your body, just becoming fucking obese from what? Dehydration. So fucking hydrate. There's no water in there. Okay. And what I do is I try to get as much cardio in as possible outside by just walking in the sun, just baking out all of the water inside of my system, so I would just appear more harder. Okay. And I don't care if I go darker, because I'm not a fucking woman. And there's a big culture in India to just appear fair because they think being fair is being more beautiful. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't care. I just care about building muscle and just looking aesthetic as fuck. Apart from that, if you gained any knowledge from this video, just try to follow me on Instagram. I'll just put up the link below.